Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we will talk about the general topic nucleic acid, DNA and RNA. So what is the basics introduction about the nucleic acid and the DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid and RNA ribonucleic acids, and some of the NEET and IIT's repeated bits I was mentioned here, few of the important bits we will see slide by slides. Okay, you can see that nucleic acid, DNA and RNA, mostly the nucleic acid nothing but of the building block of nucleotides. So you can see the nucleic acid is simple phosphate group and carbon like sugar and nucleobase. Okay, and most of that nucleic acids are the RNA is single stranded, DNA is a double stranded. You can see that now slide by slide what are the importance points of DNA, RNA and nucleic acids. You can see the first one slide. So this is like my profile I did in MSc Chemistry, MA English, BD, MPhil and PhD Chemistry in Chemical Science. Okay, you can see anyhow the introduction. DNA was first isolated and characterized by Friedrich Mercier in 1868. He called the phosphorus containing substance nucleons. The base composition of DNA generally varies from one species to another one species. If you see that DNA mostly one species to another species and one part to another one part, DNA sequences, DNA compositions are different. The DNA double helix or duplex is held together by two forces has described earlier hydrogen bonding between complementary base pairs and the base stacking interaction. Mostly the DNA helix, the together by the double helix or duplex held by the two forces. One is the complementary base pairs, another one is the base stacking interaction. These two interaction will make the DNA double helix. Okay, that point it should be is very clear. And you can see the complementary between the DNA strands attributed to the hydrogen bonding between the base pairs. If you see the base stacking interaction, which are largely non-specific with respect to the identify of the stacked base, make the major contribution to the stability of the double helix. This is the main reason the DNA double stranded. Now you can see here next slides the nucleotides play a variety of important role in all cells. So they are the precursors of DNA and RNA. They are essential carriers of chemical energy, the role of priority or ATP or to the some extent of GTP. So nucleotides are the phosphoric acid esters of nucleosides with the phosphate at position 5th carbon. You can see that what is nucleotide. If you see, nucleotides can have 1, 2 or 3 phosphate groups. Design has alpha, beta, gamma for the first, second and third respectively. Nucleotides are found primarily as the monomeric units. Comparing to the major nucleotides of the cell, DNA and RNA. So you can see next, molecular biology was born with the first double helix model for the DNA, which provides a superly elegant explanation for the storage and transformation mechanism of genetic information. DNA is the one of the library. It stores the lot of information and it will be transferred from one generation to another one generation. It is the one of the storage mechanism or the transmission mechanism of genetic information. Watson Crick was first proposed the DNA model 1953. A gene is represented by the well-defined nucleotide sequence in the cellular DNA. You can see here there are the 4 different nucleotides, the genetic code related, the 64 possible nucleotides tripled in sequence. These are the points are very important. the 4 different nucleotides in genetic codes are related to 64 possible nucleotides. That point you should keep in your mind. You can see the next one. What is the meaning exactly? What you understood the polynucleotides? So polynucleotides are the formed by the condensation of 2 or more nucleotides. The condensation most commonly occurs between the alcohol of 5th phosphate group of 1 nucleotides and the 3rd hydroxyl group of 2nd nucleotides with the elimination of water forming phosphodiester bond. This point is important. What was the exactly meaning? What you need to understood? What is the polynucleotide? Polynucleotide means nothing but of one then more, like 2 or more nucleotides. They combine to form the 5th phosphate group of 1 nucleotide and 3rd hydroxyl group of 2nd nucleotides, and by the form and elimination of water molecules. So that bond they form, that bond is called phosphodiester bond. This is that one nucleotide structure. This part is phosphate group, this is the sugar group, this is that nucleons base group like adenine. This is the single nucleotides. Okay, you can see next nucleic acids and DNA and RNA. What is the basic introduction about the nucleic acid? Nucleic acids are biologically significant polymers which store genetic information and transfer in between cells and from one generation to another one generation, also control the direct biosynthesis of all proteins. Already we will discuss the previous this point. There is a 2 kinds of nucleic acid, nothing but of DNA and RNA. DNA means nothing but of deoxyribonucleic acid. RNA means ribonucleic acid. DNA and RNA. The almost all DNA are found in the cell nucleons, while RNA is found outside of the nucleons, that is cytoplasm. The almost DNA are found in the cell nucleons, center of the nucleons, and RNA is found outside of, nothing but of cytoplasm. Nucleic acids are polymer of repeated units of nucleotides. Nucleotides mean nothing but it contain the sugar and heterocyclic and phosphate group. Already we discussed the previous slides. So, and these the called as the polynucleotides. Here you get the what is exact definition of polynucleotide. So nucleic acids are the polymers of repeated units of nucleotides. So what is a nucleotides? Nucleotide, it should contain the sugar group, heterocyclic base and phosphate groups. Thus it combined to form like a polymers, that is called polynucleotides. Now you can come to that next some more points about sugar rings in DNA is the deoxyribose while RNA is ribose. Heterocyclic base are the substituted forms of 2 nitrogen containing compounds, purine and pyrimidine. This point is very important. So heteronucleocyclic base are the substituted form of 2 nitrogen groups. One is the purine, pyrimidine. DNA polymers include adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine bases. 2 bases attached through hydrogen bonding in DNA or RNA are known as complementary bases. DNA molecules have a double helix secondary structure. Next is thing, adenine, guanine, adenine, uracil and guanine and cytosine base pairs, adenine and thymine and adenine uracil base pairs involve in 2 hydrogen bonds while guanine cytosine involves 3 hydrogen bonds. So the phosphate group between 2 nucleotides is bonded between 3rd carbon of the 1 sugar ring and the 5th carbon of the 2nd sugar ring. Already we will discuss this point. Now coming to that, some of interesting points about the DNA and RNA. The primary structure of DNA and RNA indicate the sequence of the base attached to the sugar rings. The secondary structure describes the actual arrangement of chain nucleotides in 3 dimensions. You can see here the molecules of DNA are found within the shell. You can find the DNA within the cell. When the cell is divides, the process of replication DNA is responsible for the daughter cells to possess the identical molecules of DNA in the way of genetic information is present in the past to the daughter cells. This is the methodology the DNA you'll be carry the information, you'll transmit the information, and you'll genetically information transform the one generation to another one generation. You can see that in my lab, recently I was did the calf thymus DNA one small project. So how to fragmentation we will need to do the DNA. These things we will discuss is I will sharply and very shortcut I will explain here. You can see here agrogel electrophoresis of calf thymus DNA. Before sonication we need to follow two processes. One is absorption reading we need to take from UV spectroscopy, sonication. So agrogel electrophoresis shared by DNA. So calculation of concentration sonication protocol you will be shared here. In the protocol, one first you will follow calf thymus DNA. Our lab sonicated a small probe. You need to optimize according to the machines how it is all not based on. So the time setting in the sonication we need to take 1 minute. So pulse on 10 minutes and pulse of 20 minutes. So the value is 1 ml in R 1.5 or 2 ml append drop tubes. So result shared DNA into 500 base pairs DNA during that time, and the result may vary with concentration volume taken probe to be that important. It will depends on that. You can see here calf thymus DNA needs to be dilute 1:1 ratio or 1:5 ratio is if needed. So if the stock is minus 20 degrees Celsius, then sonicate it. Next take the absorption reading, the calculate the concentration of DNA. So please do the conversion of DNA after knowing the number of base pairs. So base pairs, number of base pairs will known the running agrogel either 0.8% or 1% of gel with 100 base pair markers and 1 kb markers in sonication shared DNA. So agrogel electrophoresis should be done with prior the sharing, it also after sharing known whether the sonication happened or not. So you can see here the when you prepare the agrogel bed, first you need to take the 60 ml for a small gel like 0.8% agarose. So 60 ml means 1x TAE buffer. You need to take 6 ml of 10x TAE buffer, then add to 64 ml, then final value will come the 60 ml. Then you can heat the 3 minutes and 2 or 3 minutes. Then you can, after cooling, you can add the 50 microliter of ethidium bromide and then just will pour into the bed and you'll keep it cool. So this is that methodology. You can gel packing preparation, agarose gel packing preparation. So how to find the concentration? That is also very important. You can see that here A is equal to ECl. E is the molar extension coefficient, C is the molar concentration and length of the cuvette. So E is the double standard DNA, most of the 0.020 microgram per liter, and the L is the 1 centimeter. Calf thymus DNA is double standard DNA. The molecular weight one base pair is equal to the 660 Daltons. So one base pair's DNA is equal to 660 Daltons. So molecular weight of n number of base pairs in DNA, n into 660, how many base pairs you will take that from agrogel, then into 660, then n minus 1 into 18. These are the water molecules you need to remove. So one absorption unit of DNA at 260 nanometer. So mostly the DNA will absorb in 260 nanometer and proteins will absorb in 280 nanometer. So 280 nanometers one absorption is equal to 15 nanograms per microliter conversion factor. So this is that actually we need to calculate for the DNA concentration. And you can see here some of the how that what is the variation between DNA and RNA structure. You can see that cytosine and cytosine, guanine and adenine and adenine, thymine is in DNA present, and uracil will be in RNA. This is the two will be changed. DNA is double standard, RNA is single standard. So remaining everything is fine. You can see here how the DNA molecules, sugar, base and phosphate. This is the structure of how the DNA molecule structure. You can see nucleotide structure also, phosphate group, deoxyribose sugar group and nitrogen base adenine group. And you can see here what is the 5th carbon phosphate group, these things. And this is the structure of like one nucleotide structure. Okay, one nucleotide structure. And this is that how the templates will form here, the template structure. This is that how that template standard DNA, and then how the transcription of RNA, then these things. And this is the objective type bits DNA denature in like all acid and base, and leading of DNA replicate it with the fifth one in